probably heard of me. I've had a lot of unpleasant publicity about the fight between Wade Barnett and my father.
Gloria Grant. Grant was my mother's name.
Young Stanfield, better than anyone else, knows that what I want, I get.
I'm always interested in anything electrical.
Created the greatest, most far-reaching invention of the age. Because with the vanishing ray, you can learn all their secrets.
Hello out there in Internet land, it is I, the Baron of Blueberry Hill, and I'm joined by my little compatriot, Bobby Roquefort.
Well, howdy to you all again.
We've decided to try something different. We're actually going to try to riff a cereal.
I am assuming that this is not for rustle up some grub.
No, this is a movie cereal.
Wait, I'm pretty sure you and the other humans haven't finished the other two cereals you were working on. Them being Captain America and the Daredevils of the Red Circle. What's up with that?
We'll get back to those eventually, but for now, I thought it would be fun if the two of us tackled one.
Well, okay. What do you got for me?
Well, I found this one called The Vanishing Shadow, and it's really old, from 1934, and I'm getting some good vibes from it. I think we'll have fun with it.
Well, all right then. I guess it's worth a shot.
Wow, the Earth is really tiny.
They should upgrade to multiversal pictures. More like the Vanishing title card.
More fun with Basil Dickey.
Out of the Richard and into the Friar.
There can be only one Friedlander.
Stan, the Stanfield man.
Yes, it's love interest template number 3.
He Mills Walters.
Of the Durkin Donuts fortune.
Richard Kramer as Dorgan the Great.
Monty Montague's parents were not imaginative.
Chapter 1, Accused of Murder.
Never mind that. It's a plague doctor.
Well, that sure is a very impressive collection of special effects.
Literally lifted from Frankenstein.
Now that is a pleasure comb.
It's electrifying. Ding dong.
Oh, for goodness sake, right in the middle of my electrical researching.
What?
How do you do, Professor Van Dorn?
What can I do for you, sir?
Well, my name is Stanfield. I'm an electrical engineer, and I have something here that...
Not the son of Stanley Stanfield, who owned the Tribune, whose
death a week ago was caused by business worries. Yes, he was my father.
Your father once did me a great favor. Come in and sit down, won't you?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that valuable exposition.
Now then, what can I do for you, son?
I'm here to talk to you about your vehicle's warranty.
Electrical invention I've been working on.
I'm always interested in anything electrical.
And he means anything.
Let me explain, Professor.
My God, this is filthy.
This is something very unusual.
It generates MacGuffins for movie serials.
Find it interesting?
Yes, I do. You say your invention is not complete.
Well, no. You see, it creates one effect that must be eliminated.
Oh. And you hope that
you will recognize the effect I want destroyed and suggest a means of doing so.
You have great faith in my ability.
Professor Van Dorn, you're the world's greatest authority on the power of electrical energy, how to control it and direct it.
You flatter me.
Well, your article on the disposition of the atoms in space, and the osmotic pressure of dissolved substances proves...
Can't you see that I love you?
I accept the task.
Thank you.
Of course, you realize that this will cost considerable.
Yes, I do. And I hope to dispose of some very valuable bonds.
Dispose of? I hope he means he's going to cash
Well,
him.
thank you again, sir. And goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you, that was very brief and far too vague. What the?
Oh, I hope that's not a sex doll.
My electrical app machine is almost complete. Meanwhile, somewhere else...
It must take a lot of work to keep a mustache looking that stupid.
They almost probably weren't gonna hit you!
She'll be all right, officer.
What are you basing that
Move
on?
on, everybody. Well, that was a close one, miss.
Yes. Thanks for saving me.
May I take you home?
If you'll be so kind, I feel quite shaken up.
I believe the kids today would say that he has the Riz.
How do you do, fellow kids? It's me, the Baron of Blueberry Hill.
Alright, I get it. Gigantor. Gigantor.
That robot's kind of wall-eyed.
He's kind of all arms, isn't he?
Strike a pose.
I can't really fault the movie. That's kind of what's inside of most robots. At least that's what's inside of mine.
Get your hands out of me, you perv.
That is kind of rude.
Boston Dynamics, eat your heart out.
This is far more believable than any of Elon Musk's robots. I kind of miss lights that had this little sign on the side. I mean, that's some real good flair there.
My office is in the Tribune building. I can get out here.
Tribune building.
Could I have some Grey Poupon before
I'll
you
take
go?
you
Afraid I might fall down again.
You two disgust me.
This is a really crowded drag race.
That was Wade Barnett in that town car. Why did he stare at you? Do you know him?
Why, everybody knows Mr. Barnett, don't you?
Unfortunately, I do. My name is Stanfield. You probably heard of me. I've had a lot of unpleasant publicity about the fight between Wade Barnett and my father.
Oh, Stanley Stanfield. I've heard Mr. McDonald speak of you.
Ronald McDonald?
Donald?
He's my new boss.
Oh,
I was very much interested in the battle between Stanfield and Barnett
were you? May I ask why?
because Wade Barnett is my father.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry.
Sorry you helped Wade Barnett's daughter, is that it? Well, I don't blame you. You see, Father and I are, well, sort of enemies, too.
Enemies? You mean that...
That I don't approve of his methods of business. My sympathy was all with your father.
You know what? Good for her.
Well, thank you, Miss Barnett.
Gloria Grant. Grant was my mother's name. Using it saves me answering embarrassing questions. Please don't tell anyone. Mr. McDonald knows me only as Miss Grant.
Well, your secret's safe with me, Miss Grant.
Thanks.
Well, you're right. He is really smooth.
Oh no, private equity.
Oh, Mr. Cadwell is expecting you, Mr. Barnett. Go right in, please.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, Cadwell? This is a great honor, Mr. Barnett. Have a chair.
My business was of a nature that I couldn't discuss over the phone.
Yes?
You see, I have a cyst that's right down here, and...
Those bonds young Stanfield offered to sell you? Well, I want them.
You shall have them.
At my price.
Well, that may be difficult. Stanfield is holding them pretty high.
Hey, you can't park there. You're in front of a fire hydrant.
Cadwell, I don't have to tell you why. But you're going to get those bonds for me and at my price.
If it's humanly possible.
Send for Stanfield. Tell him to bring the bonds here and don't let him leave this office until you have them.
That guy is nothing but red flags.
I do. My name is Stanfield. I'd like to see Mr. Cadwell.
What's he expecting you?
Well, no, not definitely. He told me to come and see him when I changed my mind about some bonds I had.
I see. Just a moment.
This is just a drawing of Dick Butt.
Stanfield is here with the bonds.
Here? Tell him to come in.
But your presence here.
We'll get
Wow,
rid of
that
the
is
fact that I
highly
want those
illegal.
bonds. And young Stanfield, better than anyone else, knows that what I want, I get.
I'm afraid Stanfield is one man you can't intimidate.
No? I'll handle him. He hasn't had time to forget what happened to his father.
Wow, not only is that a dick move, it's incredibly stupid.
I killed your dad is not a good way to open a business meeting.
Stanfield to come in.
Yes, sir, right away. You may go in, Mr. Stanfield.
Thank you.
Oh, I beg your pardon, Mr. Cadwell. I thought you were alone.
That's perfectly all right, Mr. Stanfield. You know Mr. Barnett?
I recognized your foul stench when I came in
The man that
here.
caused my father's death.
Stanfield, your father was a fool.
Yeah.
I gave him a chance to cut in with me and make a fortune. And he...
Exposed you to the world for what you are.
Why, you...
Keep out of my way, Barnett. I'm warning you.
Barnett
You and
really
your
did
methods.
not think his cunning plan through.
Muzzle toff.
Dorgan, you and Kent guard that door. Get police headquarters, miss.
Police headquarters, quickly.
You've got a pretty tight hold on that gun, haven't you? You'll swing for this, Stanfield.
Say, don't try to frame me, Barnett. You know very well the gun went off in the struggle.
Oh, yeah? Try and convince the police of that fact. There are 4 witnesses in this room who saw the gun in your hand after the shot.
The police have not changed one damn bit in 90 years.
Quick, after him! Use my car! Take him to the pines!
Same with cartoonishly evil businessmen.
Very accurate depiction.
Still, this does not look good for Stanfield.
Yeah, you just keep your mouth closed and get a lawyer.
He's lucky he didn't get a ticket.
Down, 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 down.
Get some water.
Oh, he's basically fine. I thought he was dead.
Seriously.
Why did he run?
Bullet plowed through my shoulder.
Well, I phoned my doctor. He'll be here in a few minutes. Here, take a little of this.
Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula.
Where are they in relation to each other? This is a really bad chase, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to the clutching hand already.
So he got away. If we could have held him here until the police arrived, we'd have been sitting pretty. Now we've got to keep this away from the police and out of the papers.
What? Don't you control the police? I mean, you're a big tycoon. Oh, I don't get it.
I'm sorry. Hey! Where the hell are you going?
Oh, I love my electric popcorn machine.
What's wrong? Professor, I had to come here. I had no place else to go. I've been framed, accused of murder. The police are after me. They're on my trail right now.
See, even he thinks he's dead.
Hide you. There's no place here to hide.
That door leads to the workshop and closet.
They be sure to search them. This window? That leads into the court surrounded by 4 walls.
Wait a minute.
You can hide in my sex dungeon.
Oh, no thank you, I couldn't.
What? It's my invisible ray.
Aren't most rays invisible?
But
I don't know,
feel
it looks
that's
really
so fine.
visible
Our
to me.
invisible ray. I also have been working on it for years. Your blueprint supplied something mine lacked. Have you faith in its operation? Well, of course I have. All except the shadow. Never mind the shadow. Put it on.
Who knows what stupidity lies in the heart of a cereal? The shadow knows.
Where's the fellow that was in that car?
What car? You mean the car in front of the door, not the one way down the street?
You see? Everything according to your blueprints. Yes, I know, but what about the shadow? Never mind the shadow. It will help. Stand over there.
I want to be out of the deadly radiation zone.
Open up in there. Come on. Operate. Quick.
That man knows how to push his own buttons.
I'm losing his pattern, Captain.
Let someone else have a crack at that bowl.
What do you mean breaking into my office in this way?
We want Stanfield. Where is he?
Stanfield? How should I know? Why should he come here?
Don't stall. The only other two offices in this building are empty, so he must be here.
Now see, they really should have just come to this one first instead of wasting time with the other two.
That's him. Get him. He must be on the roof.
What?
He's on the roof. How'd he get there?
There's a fire escape out in the alley.
The janitor gave us a runaround. He didn't come into this place at all. And by the time we get on the roof, come on, we'll get that murderer.
But first we're gonna stuff that janitor into a storm drain.
It worked, Stanfield. It worked. No greater test is needed.
It kind of looks like it hurts.
And incredibly horrifying.
We've created the greatest, the most far-reaching invention of the age. Its effects will be revolutionary.
Just what I always wanted. Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
What happened? Why were those men following you?
I kinda killed a guy.
Yes, I'd almost forgotten. I'm a fugitive.
A fugitive from what?
Well, you see, it was like this. When I went to see Cadwell, the broker, about those bonds.
Not a trace of anybody on the roof. Stay here and watch the alley. I'll blow the horn if I want you.
Yes, I'm gonna go blow my own horn.
Watch his car in the front of the building. I'm phoning Burnett.
So I'll have to keep undercover until I have a chance to clear myself.
That will be difficult. Everyone knows that your father exposed Barnett and his crowd through his paper, The Tribune.
Yes, but everyone doesn't know that Barnett and his men
I gotta admit, he does have those Anakin Skywalker kinda eyes.
caused his death.
Barnett and his associates are a menace to the country.
He is not wrong about the obscenely wealthy.
But with the vanishing ray, we could learn all their secrets and expose them.
You're right. We can work together. My lab at the beach is a most secluded and excellent place for you to hide.
Good.
Come. I've a car in the garage in the rear of this building.
If you don't mind, I'd like to call Miss Grant. Before we go, tell her what's happened and where I'm going.
Miss Grant, a woman. And you can trust her?
Geez, misogynist much?
I mean, to be fair, he just met her, like, today.
True.
Yeah.
All right, Dawkins. Keep a close watch on that building.
There's something phony about the whole business. Shadows don't come from nothing, you know.
They come from Zahadoom.
Have Higgins come back with my car.
Don't worry, I'll keep a sharp lookout.
Uh-huh. Well, I want to thank you, Miss Grant, for your faith in me. And I certainly appreciate your offer to keep me posted.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye. Well, I think I'd better go on alone.
You sure you can find it?
Yes, I think I can. And, you better follow me in your car.
How are you gonna do that? He's gonna be invisible.
All right, Higgins.
Higgins, report back the old man.
Well, there's the Higgins boys. Where the hell is Gruber?
Turn the car around park. We'll watch from there.
Oh, but there's one thing I want to insist upon. If I'm seen by those crooks and they try to get me, you stay out of them. And don't call the police. They may be looking for me.
Oh, I understand. All right, you go ahead. I'll follow.
All right, time to call the police and send this guy to the chair and claim this invention and make a fortune.
Didn't he have a robot? What happened to that?
What is it supposed to be, Chekhov's robot? Condition red, dive, dive, dive.
That is kind of a sweet car, though.
Oh, yeah. Kind of a crappy windshield, though.
There he is now. Barnett is right. Van Dorn is helping him.
Let's pick him up.
No. Let him get away from the front of that building.
The building may help him escape.
Ah, good. He didn't forget his tackle box.
They are way, way behind.
And they've teleported to a completely different part of the county. Why don't they look?
I hear that train a-comin'. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the clutching hand since I don't know when.
I think I know where this cliffhanger is going to lead off.
What are these guys, the Keystone Thugs?
Careful, Superman's racing the train on the other side.
Whoa!
Dead? See The Destroying Ray, Chapter 2 of the Vanishing Shadow serial, to be shown at this theater next week.
And on YouTube.
I really hope this serial doesn't have a drop-off like Clutching Hand did. Ugh.
I heard that was pretty dull.
Yeah, it had a lot of padding.
You know, for the time, the invisible ray effect wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little cheap, but not too bad.
I do sense that we will have weekly MacGuffins, though.
Yeah, those are pretty par for the course for these serials.
Well, we got 11 more chapters to go, so we hope to see you all back here next week, I guess.
Hello there, friends. It's your old pal, Bobby Roquefort. And if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you'd like more of that, then subscribe to our channel. And if you didn't, well, I don't know what to tell you. But we do have more videos over here if you want to see more of what we've already got up. That's it. Help me.